someday you're going to be probably selling your home and upgrading to a different one. Can you touch on some of the tax benefits of how long you have to own that home, primary versus investment, if you're paying taxes when you sell your house?
As long as you live in your home for 2 out of the last 5 years, you're most likely not going to have to pay any capital gains. The caveat being, if you're single, you get up to $250,000 non-taxable gains. Married is $500,000, but as a first-time home buyer, you're probably not hitting those limits. So more likely than not, you're going to be able to not have to pay any capital gains on your personal residence. That being said, if you did have to move in those first 2 years, there are some exceptions. Like if you have to move across the country for a job, if you're military, there's some exclusions, and there's some special hardships of like maybe there's a medical reason that you might not have to pay capital gains if you've lived in there under 2 years, but the general rule is 2 out of the last 5 years for your personal residence, which is different than an investment property. You buy a house, you live in it for 2 or 3 years, but now you want an upgrade, but you want to keep your first house because interest rates were 2%. You can keep that house and change it into a rental, but now you lose that personal exclusion if you sell it. So that means that you're going to pay capital gains. As long as you've owned the property over a year, those capital gains rates can be 0, 10, 15, 20%, depending on your tax bracket. But the other benefit of it being an investment property is you get to depreciate it and expense the utilities, property taxes as you go.